Hi everyone, Dennis Foley from Acoustic Fields. Today we're going to talk about the distortion of noise floors. Noise floors is, the easiest way to say it is how quiet is your room with nothing going on. You know, if you sit in a chair and you hear things, that's noise. So we want to quantify and qualify that. So noise floors, how quiet is the room when you're just sitting there with no noise source, outside, inside. So you get that, feeling of, because the level of noise dictates how far above that level you have to work at, listen to, mix at, play at, record at. It's a hurdle that you have to climb above constantly, okay? Because if you're working below the noise floor, if you're working at 30 and 40 dB pressure levels and your noise floor is 50, you're just working in a pool of distortion. So a good mix engineer can create a good mix almost in any room, no matter how bad it is, I guess, up to a point. I hear that a lot. I see that a lot with the creative engineers. They're able to, because they know their craft so well. They're masters. They've been doing it for long, long periods of time. So they hear a problem, they know what the solution is. A lot of engineers don't. They don't understand the problem, and they don't know how to fix it. So that's another issue that we have to address. Noise floor must be as low as the budget, space, and usage will permit. Vocal rooms, very high standards for noise because you only have one source and a microphone. So you got to be really careful with the noise because that microphone in a vocal room, it hears everything. It hears the reflections off the ceiling, off the walls, the noise that's coming into the room, the noise that you generate in the room with equipment. You have to be very, very careful. Let's take a 50 dB measured room. Sit in your room with a SPL meter and turn it on and watch the noise level. Is it 50? Is it 60? Hopefully not 60. Most of them are 50, 45, 50. So that means you've got to rise above that in the strength of the energy that you work with in the room. So you got to work your way. It's like climbing out of a pool of water in order to get, air. You got to rise above the depth of the water to get your head above it so that you can hear and speak and live. Well, it's the same thing with noise inside of a room. You have to rise above that. A 10 dB difference, if you start with a 50 dB measured noise floor in your room, you drop it 10 dB, it's huge. It's night and day difference. Now, what does that drop mean? You don't have to rise above and compete with the noise. Lower noise floor, less energy, higher resolution. That's our goal. We want to get resolution. The harmonics, the tone, the air between instruments, the definition, all improve dramatically with low noise floors. So if you don't have to work against anything, you're going to be much better off. Your workflow is going to improve. You're going to get things done faster. It's going to be a better quality product all the way down. And you've got to measure noise. You got to know what you're fighting. You got to know why you are at 50 dB SPL. What frequencies and amplitude are contributing to that 50 dB SPL noise floor? You have to know those things because those numbers tell you exactly what you have to do to lower that noise floor. And we can help you lower the noise floor 10 dB. We've done 20 dB. We've done 30 dB in some cases. Project over the flight path of an airport. So you got to measure noise because noise is so expensive. It can be 5 to 7 times more what it costs you to treat the energy inside the room. Keeping the energy outside that's causing the problem from getting inside can be 5 to 7 times more expensive than treating the energy that stays in the room with absorption and diffusion. So that's why you got to measure. You really do with noise. Because you don't want to spend $1 more than you have to with noise. You're never going to get it back. Because noise is a permanent bill. I had a client call me the other day, and he has a 2-channel listening room in the house, and he went to great lengths to get a very low noise floor. I think he's like $35. So he spent a lot of money to get a noise floor that low. Well, they decided to retire and sell the house. So when the appraiser came over to appraise the house, he said, look, come into this room and hear how quiet it is. You know what the appraiser told him? I can't give you any more value for that. Now, that may or may not be true. I don't know. Probably depends on the region of the country and the demand for those particular kinds of homes with those particular kinds of rooms. But it's not going to increase the value of your house or the structure. I don't think you should go into it with that thought in mind. You've got to go into it with lowering the noise floor to match your usage or better accommodate your usage so you can move forward with the room itself. The distortion of noise floors. Hope this helps. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video, and if you liked it, please give us a thumbs up. We also have a newsletter that you can subscribe to, so please do that because we offer special price discounts to only those on our newsletter. And then don't forget about our forum. We have started a forum on our own website where people ask questions, and I usually get a chance every couple of days to look at it. There's an interchange between people on the forum, and we'll give you real answers on a regular basis, so that'll help you. Thank you.